afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a solid big leaguer moving forward.
Jack Morris, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball. Morris gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
First pitch, 111.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one of the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. K-line is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Larry Doby. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Row. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
The batter will be Grady Sizemore. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fouled away. fastball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Here's a look over to first. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Jim Thome waits on deck. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
In now for Cleveland, Jim Thome, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. From the stretch, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Wow, how about that milestone with that base hit, D-Roll? That's career RBI number 1,700. Jim Thome on that list, and guess what? He's 2 away from Mr. October, Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, you're naming Hall of Famers. I mean, that's what you're doing right now. When I think back to my childhood, these are the guys that I think back to. Moving furniture out there, hitting 3-run homers, driving in runs. This guy needs to take a bow for 1,700.
Sizemore at second, Thome at first, 1 gone. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. This one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Trammell brings it in. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 2. The Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Sai Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First delivery to him. Victor Reyes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. One and 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So the next to bat will be Willie Castro as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now here's the first offering. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
No, that's down.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Al Kaline as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Kaline is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
First offering on its way. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he misses with it, 1-1. Morris, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Morris has his target. 2-2 on its way home.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. And now in the box, Jonathan Schoop. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now here's the first offering. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now here it comes. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
3-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in is Kenny Lofton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Morris is ready. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's the first pitch. Cesar Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Lofton gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
1 out, nobody on. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Next it'll be Larry Doby looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians fail to score as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
The left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch coming, here it is.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, 2-1.
Nope.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Full count.
And the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
At the plate now, Jeriel Gonzalez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Gonzalez has been a great story in the baseball world lately. This game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play your first big league AB and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate now is Grady Sizemore. Worked a walk his first time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Sizemore, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 the count. Morris is ready. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Jim Thome waits on deck. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
That brings up Jim Thome, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch.
0-1.
Sizemore on at first, nobody out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2.
Thank you.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Popped him up. Trammell over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Next, it'll be Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Right side, but it's well fouled. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Eddie.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario.
1-0.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he lays off it to even the count 2 and 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Willie Castro. First offering. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Sizemore is there, and he has it for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Digging in will be Al Kaline. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is Lofton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases again in his great career.
Yeah, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments, guys. When you make your way into the 400 home run club, you're going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this game. It's rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Doby is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Two down, no one on base, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And stepping in, Andres Gimenez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Morris gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. At the plate, Austin Hedges. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1. Gimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Throw over to first, and it'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. 2 down. So Here is Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back.
Hey.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering. Wilson Ramos is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 home. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. One out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now a ball and a strike. back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Zach Plesac is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Zach Plesac.
Into the box, Jeriel Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Grossman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Larry Doby. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Kyle Funkhauser is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Standing in now, Grady Sizemore. Swung on but fouled off to the left. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. So now to the plate, Jim Thome, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it is on 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in. Victor Reyes popped into foul ground his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Ramirez is there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Castro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way.
Ball in.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
The out 1-1.
One out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Popped up. Jimenez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in is Al Kaline. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bang down that right field line. That's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
To the plate now, Alan Trammell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lays off his slider that time. 2-1. Kaline at second with 2 down. Bounce it to the left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Our score remains 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eddie Rosario. First pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruise.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Striding in for the Indians, Austin Hedges. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Stepping in once again is Kenny Lofton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And it's 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit to short. Ramos got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Indians lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and missed.
Count 0-2.
One and two to the Tigers catcher. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Jamer Candelario. Popped up, Ramirez in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The 2-1 home. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way.
Nope, ball 1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Grossman is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping in next, Larry Doby. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's the second out. So next to bat will be Sizemore. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Jim Thome. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ready with the 1-1.
2 balls, 1.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready on 0-2. Line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. One and 0. Here it is. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0. You give this hitter count leverage, he probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
This pitch is popped up. Candelario has room in foul territory, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's 3-2 Cleveland. Oliver Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Harold Castro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 30, Harold Castro.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. Flew out last time up. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. To the plate now, Willie Castro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The look by Perez. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Next up is Al Kaline. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Quick check on that time run at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with two away, but not to be as we get another look. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Harold Castro remains in the game, batting ninth and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 30.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And now a pitch on the way.
Inside, ball one.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, And the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So next to hit is Cesar Hernandez. Flew out last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Once more, a throw over. Lofton is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left for the Tribe, but they still lead it 3-2. James Karinchak takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 99, James Karinchak.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in, the outfielder, Al Kaline. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1. That's inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Jonathan Schoop. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
He's set. Here it comes. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. No balls and 1 strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Nope, didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Fastball well outside. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Last breath for the Tigers. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next for the Tigers, Jeimer Candelario. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The set and the 1-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Nico Goodrum will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's Robbie Grossman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1. Ball one. The 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Nico Goodrum is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Defensively for the Tigers. Now playing third base.
We are into extra innings, and standing in is the DH, Larry Doby. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out. But it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
At the plate now, Grady Sizemore, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he takes strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, Jim Thome, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. The 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Indians leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Cal Quantrill comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Cal Quantrill.
Now to the plate, here is Harold Castro, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Daniel Norris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.